Hello and welcome to Bhakti Academy. Let's get started. The first chapter of business studies in class 12 is nature and the significance of management. Before we start the session, I want to acknowledge you. The syllabus comprises the chapter and how many marks asked by CBSE in different years from different topics. In chapter 1, nature and the significance of management. The syllabus is like that: management concepts, objectives and importance, management as a science, art and a profession, levels of management, management functions like planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling, coordination, concept and importance. Chapter analysis in 2017, both in Delhi as well as outside Delhi, one questions having 4 marks asked from levels of management. In 2018, both Delhi and outside Delhi, one questions having 5 marks from coordination, and in 2019 different questions and a number of marks are segregated by CBSE is like that. On the basis of above analysis, it can be concluded that importance, nature and levels of management are the most important topics of this chapter. Today we are going to discuss the concept of management, meaning of effectiveness and efficiency, characteristics of management. Meaning of management. Management consists of a series of interrelated functions. Once again I am reading. Management consists of a series of interrelated functions. What do you mean by interrelated functions? That the functions having planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling that are performed by individuals working in the organization or as a group with an aim to contribute their best towards achievement of a common goal. Thus, management is a process of getting things done effectively and efficiently. So, if we say, once again I am reading the meaning, management consists of a series of interrelated functions. That means both planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling are the functions that are performed by individuals. Means if the organization is very small, it can be controlled by single individuals. If the organization is very large, group of individuals, group of managers are required to complete the tasks and their main focus is to achieve the common goals. Every organization has a common goal. For that reason, the employees as well as management persons are giving importance for achieving the organizational objectives. Thus, management is a process. It is a process, effective and efficient. The 3 terms we will discuss in the very briefly in the next topics. Definitions. In the words of Qantas, management is the art of getting things done through others and with formally organized groups. That means management is like that. It's the combination of manage plus man plus T. That means properly managing the man with it tactfully. That means the manager who is responsible for doing the tasks properly with the help of different individuals from different levels of the organization. So management is the art of getting things done through others. Means from the employees we will take the works, we will complete the tasks properly given by the definition given by Qantas. If we say the management, it is the combination of a process, effective and efficient. What do you mean by process? It means interrelations among functions of management, completion of a given work in the required time, and in case of efficient, completion of a work with a minimum cost. What it is process means, already we have discussed. Process means a combination of planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. Effective means completing the tasks. Whatever the tasks asked by management will complete the tasks within the time period. It is known as effective. Suppose 200 units are required to produce within 2 days. If we produce the same things within 2 days, that means within the same time period, if we complete the 200 units, it is known as effective. But efficient means completion of a work with a minimum cost. That means same things, same time is required to complete the task, but with a minimum resources, with a minimum cost. But in case of effective, whatever the cost, whatever the wastage, that cannot be taken into account, but we have to only simply complete the task. So management is the process of a process effective and efficient. In modern concepts of management, according to modern concept, management is the process. It is a process, already we have discussed, of getting things done with the aim of achieving goals effectively and efficiently. What do you mean by process? Process refers to series or sequence or steps. That means at first planning, then organizing, then staffing, directing and controlling. These are the sequence. The management follows this sequence. Management is a process because it performs series of functions to get the things done, means to achieve the objectives, to do the works. If we will do the works, ultimately we will achieve the organizational objectives. So the functions are planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. Later, very briefly, we will discuss these functions. Let's come to effectiveness. Effectiveness means completing the tasks or work on time. Being effective or doing work effectively means finishing the given tasks or achieving the goal. That means only, suppose I have given the example like that, 200 units to be produced within 2 days. That means completion means production of 200 units within the 2 days is if completed. Ultimately it is known as effectiveness. Whatever the cost, whatever the wastage, whatever the resources, extra resources required, no matter, but completion of a task, that is known as effectiveness. The third is efficiency. This is most important. So always add CBC from difference between effectiveness and efficiency. So efficiency means not only completing the assigned tasks or achieving the target, that means in the given time, but also optimum utilization of availing resources with a minimum cost. This is most important. Whatever the resources is given us, that should be utilized, that should be applied in the organization with a less quantity, so that less quantity, the same target if we fulfilled, or same quantity, same target if we fulfilled, ultimately it is known as efficiency. Difference between effectiveness and efficiency. On the basis of meaning, objective and main considerations, we will discuss briefly from meaning. Effectiveness means it refers to completing the task on time, no matter whatever the cost. Already we have discussed. It refers to completing the task with a minimum cost, optimum utilization of resources and a cost effective manner. The third is objective to achieve end results, means to only the finishing the task. The objectives of efficiency is like that, to conduct cost benefit analysis. The third one is main consideration. The main thing is like that from effectiveness point of view, doing the right task. From a efficiency point of view, doing the right task in a right way. Now come to conclusion of accomplishment of goals. It is the combination of effective and efficiency. That means completing the task on time and completing the task with a lesser cost. So we can conclude that we achieve the goals with a minimum resources. We achieve the goals with a minimum resources while maintaining a balance between effectiveness and efficiency. We cannot be effective without being efficient. Under due emphasis on efficiency may lead to poor management. The next topic is features of management. The following are the features. Management is goal oriented, management is pervasive, management is multidimensional, management is a continuous process, management is a group activity, management is a dynamic function, and the last is management is an intangible force. The first feature is management is goal oriented. Every organization having a common goal. For the achievement of a common goal, the organization applies various rules, various norms. For that reason, we have to make coordination among the employees, among the individuals. That means integration of efforts of different individuals towards accomplishment of both organizational and individual goals. Organizational goals also we can be achieved if we achieve the individual goals. That means individual goals ultimately achieved because if organizational goals are properly achieved. The next is management is pervasive. That means it is applicable to all types of organizations. It can be economic, it can be social, it can be political. Management is applicable everywhere. That means pervasive means application of management in all the areas, not only in geographical boundary, not only in territory, but it is applicable everywhere. Every country are applying management for accomplishment of organizational objectives. So all sizes of organizations, small scale, medium scale, large scale, whatever the scale, whatever it is big or small, there is no effect. But without management, the organization cannot be achieved its objectives. And all levels of management, that means top level, middle level and the lower level, everywhere management is applicable. And the third one is management is multidimensional. In this characteristics, it is divided into three parts: management of work, management of people, management of operation. That means management of work. Work means management translate the work in terms of goals to be achieved and to assign the means to achieve it. That means management of work means every organization has some work. That means they have some objectives, some goals. We can say work can be accomplished in a school is providing education, in hospital it is a treatment of a patient, and in industry to manufacture some product. Work can be accomplished in a school is providing education, in hospital is to treat patient, in industry to manufacture some product. So every organization having some work to be accomplished. The second is management of a people. That means everywhere human resources are availing, so that properly management of a people is almost essential for achieving the organizational objectives. It implies dealing with employees as individuals with a diverse need and also as a group of people. Individuals with a diverse needs, that means employees or personnel, those who are working inside the organization, they are coming from different sections, different parts, so that their needs are different, their desires are different. The organizational goals can simply achieved if the goals of individuals is properly maintained, properly treated. But so that managing people are two dimensions, that is taking care of employees' individual needs and taking care of group people. Third one is management of operations. It is the combination of management of people and management of work. If the work and the people are properly organized, ultimately management of operations can be properly maintained. That means it refers to activities of a production cycle such as buying, imports, converting them into semi-finished goods, finished goods. That means management of operations concentrates on mixing management of work with the management of people, like deciding what work has to be done, how it is to be done, and who will do it. And the third one is management is a continuous process. Management is a continuous process means it is always applicable for existence of a business activities. That means it is a series of continuous composite but separate functions. That means the functions are planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling to be performed simultaneously all time till an organization exists. That means till the existence of the organizations, till the organization is going on, the application of functions are applied every time. The fifth characteristic is management is a group activity. Management requires teamwork and the coordination of efforts of all the diverse individuals in the common directions. That means the accomplishment of organizational objectives or achieving the organizational objectives can only possible when group of peoples integrates their efforts for achieving the organizational objectives, because the employees with the different talents, different skills are applied in the organization so that a good result will come out. And the sixth characteristic is management is a dynamic function. That means management is dynamic function means the application of management according to the different situations, different environments, as business operates in ever-changing environment, and this necessitates a constant review and a revision of its goals and operations so as to adapt itself effectively to the changes, because environment consists economic environment, social environment, political environment, technical environment. They are always changeable in nature, so that the managers are core responsible to scan the environment on time to time, so that for changing the, suppose just like that, if we say technical environment, change of a technology, if we are not changing the technology, ultimately our share, our demand in the market will diminishing in nature. So that always the manager have a close contact with the environment, so that the change of environment we can change properly. The last one is management is an intangible force. That means management is a intangible force. That means it cannot be seen. Like that, it cannot be seen, but good quality of management is reflected through various indicators like achievement of a goal, satisfaction among employees, etc. I am giving you simple examples, just like in schools. When the disciplines are properly maintained, ultimately it cannot be seen, but when the crowds, when the noise came out from different classes, ultimately it implies is that properly the organization is not properly maintaining. So that management cannot be seen, but it can be felt. If the good results, if the at the end of the year, if in school, when the achievement of a target, that means the students, those who are securing good results, ultimately it is properly maintained by the management, properly maintained by the school curriculum. द लास्ट वन इज, अगर आपको वीडियो पसंद आए तो लाइक करिए, शेयर करिए और सब्सक्राइब करिए. थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग.